Zhou and Cheng Lei unexpected Danbis appearance. What does it mean? It was supposed to be a quiet evening for fans, scrolling through their social media feeds. Just another day, another batch of celebrity updates. But then, out of nowhere, the internet lit up like a fireworks show. Zhou and Cheng Lei were spotted together at the Danbis event. And this was not just any casual sighting. This was the kind of appearance that sets the rumor mill spinning at full speed. The two stars have been surrounded by whispers for months. Ever since they were linked during a joint promotional campaign last year, fans have been dissecting every possible interaction, reading between the lines of interviews, and overanalyzing every glance they shared on camera. But even with all the speculation, no one saw this coming. The Danbis event was not a typical red carpet or a brand launch. It's a niche, almost underground celebrity gathering, known for bringing together high personalities in a very intimate, close-knit setting. Normally, attendance is carefully curated and low profile, which is why fans were shocked that Zhou and Cheng Lei not only attended, but seemed to make a subtle entrance together. The first sight, it started with a few blurry photos. At first, netizens weren't even sure what they were looking at. A shadowy figure with a familiar silhouette, a woman in a cream-colored oversized blazer with her hair styled in loose, soft waves. A man in a black tailored coat, his cap pulled low but his jawline unmistakable. Once the higher resolution shots dropped, there was no denying it. Zhou and Cheng Lei had arrived at Danbis. But it wasn't just the fact that they were there. It was how they arrived. Paparazzi sources claim the two were dropped off in the same car, entering through a discreet side entrance usually reserved for VIPs. The moment the images hit Weibo, fans went into full investigation mode. This cannot be a coincidence, one netizen wrote. You don't show up to Danbis with someone unless there's something going on. Another chimed in. This event is if they both came, they came together. The body language. One of the main talking points after the sighting was their body language. In the video clips captured by a lucky fan inside the venue, Cheng Lei is seen slightly trailing behind Zhou, as if letting her take the spotlight. At one point, when a group of attendees passed by, Cheng Lei subtly moved closer to Zhou, as if to shield her from the crowd. This small gesture sent fans into a frenzy. Some took it as a sign of protectiveness, while others argued it was a natural reflex in a crowded space. But given the ongoing speculation about their relationship, the moment felt loaded with unspoken meaning. They looked so comfortable. A fan who attended the event shared in a private group chat that was later leaked online. It wasn't like they were trying to hide, but it also wasn't like they were flaunting anything. It was somewhere in between, and that's what makes it so suspicious. The Danbis context. For those unfamiliar, the Danbis event is not your standard celebrity mixer. It's often a space where industry insiders network, discuss future projects, and occasionally, where new collaborations are quietly sealed before hitting the public eye. This fact alone fueled to competing theories among fans. 1. The professional theory. Zhou and Cheng Lei were simply attending to discuss a future drama or film project. This wouldn't be considering both have been praised for their chemistry in past public appearances. If a production company is looking to cash in on that spark, Danbis would be the perfect low-key place to start those talks. 2. The personal theory. This was less about work and more about being together in a space where they felt safe. Because the guest list is strictly controlled, attendees don't have to worry as much about prying eyes or invasive media coverage. Unless, of course, the paparazzi get lucky outside. Naturally, the personal theory gained more traction online. What the fans are saying. Social media was flooded with reactions within hours of the first photos dropping. The hashtag Juya Danbis shot to the top of Weibo's hot search list. Here are some of the most viral fan takes. They looked so natural together. If this isn't confirmation, I don't know what is. You don't show up at Danbis with someone unless you're close. Period. This is giving me flashbacks to when another famous couple was spotted here. Before they went public. If they're working on something new, I am ready. But if they're dating, I'm even more ready. Of course, there were also skeptics who argued that people were reading too much into a simple event appearance. They're both celebrities. They run in the same circles. This doesn't mean anything, one comment read. But judging from the sheer excitement online, the skeptics were in the minority. Industry insider whispers. Adding more fuel to the fire. A so-called industry insider posted a cryptic message. Just hours after the sighting, some partnerships are formed in the studio. Others are formed over quiet conversations in hidden corners. Tonight was interesting. The timing of the post was too perfect to ignore. Fans immediately began dissecting it, with many convinced it was a veiled reference to Zhou. Cheng Lei. The idea that this meeting was more than a coincidence gained even more traction. Their fashion choices. Interestingly, both stars opted for understated yet coordinated fashion. Zhou Yi's cream blazer paired with wide-leg trousers had an effortlessly chic vibe, while Cheng Lei's all-black ensemble exuded a subtle, protective energy. Fashion bloggers even noted that their looks complemented each other in a couple aesthetic kind of way. Some fans believe that coordinated styling is often a subtle hint of closeness between celebrities, whether intentional or not. The matching vibe only made the speculation stronger. Media silence. Perhaps the most telling part of this entire situation is that neither Zhou nor Cheng Lei, nor their respective teams, have made any statement addressing the appearance. In the world of Chinese entertainment, sometimes silence speaks louder than denial. When asked about the sighting, one of Cheng Lei's team members simply said, "No comment." Zhou Yi's side responded with, "We appreciate the public's interest, but will not comment on personal matters." These vague responses did nothing to cool the rumors. Possible outcomes. With this sudden Danbis sighting, there are now 3 likely scenarios. 1. They go public soon. If this appearance was a soft launch, fans might get an official announcement or joint project news in the coming months. 2. They keep it low-key. They could continue meeting in semi-private settings, letting the rumors build without confirming anything. 3. It was purely professional. This would be the most anticlimactic outcome for fans, but it's still possible they were there for business reasons. Conclusion. Whether this was a romantic rendezvous or the start of a professional collaboration, one thing is certain: Zhou and Cheng Lei know how to keep the public guessing. Their unexpected Danbis appearance has already cemented itself as one of the most talked about celebrity moments of the month, and as always in the world of celebrity gossip, the truth might not come out until much later, or it might already be hiding in plain sight. Disclaimer: this content is based on rumors, fan speculation, and unverified reports. It has not been confirmed by Zhou Cheng Lei or their agencies.